Okay, let's get started. Play this is running the right screen. There we go. Alright, what are we gonna do? We gotta do beast trials, gonna daily stuff. Subscribe to earn drops. Is that duo? The heck is this? Oh, interesting. Interesting. Oh, whatever. Where am I going? Went all the way around to get to an aetherite. Fresh prog. Alright, let me grab my spot in there. One player per job, and they already have a paladin. That sucks. I don't have a melee DPS. I do have a ranged DPS. Oh man, but I don't know my roles. Let's see. Do I go for it? I think I should probably do the training dummy with DPS. I'm really bad at DPS. I'll do that. And then I'll work on getting Gunbreaker up. That way I'll have 2 tanks available. But first, mini cactpot, let's go. Nice. Very lucky. Very lucky on stream here. Nice. Okay. Not bad. How many cards? I do net. Let's see. Okay. Skirts. I can go Picto or Actually, what's they actually have their? Oh, they don't have that set. Good. Item level is what I was looking at. Go here. And I'll go as Picto because that's nice to learn Picto. I need to upgrade this thing. 710. That's crazy. All right, we'll go 6S. In. Forgive me. I'm gonna be really bad. How do I want to start this fight? I'm thinking to start with this, and this, this, this. I don't know if I'm supposed to ever hardcast my canvases or if I'm supposed to like just use like man, Swiftcast on it. Anyway, we're almost halfway, and we're not almost halfway, so that's not looking good. Alright. This is actually really bad. Should be at about 33% right now, so I'm definitely not where I'm supposed to be. Do that. Really bad. %10 off. I need to look up how to play my class. Let's see here. Ay ay ay. Open a browser. Ectomancer rotation. Openers in Dawn Trail. First window sequences. Single Muse Burst. Aether Hue. Aether Hue is the filler on the Pictomancer job, as well as its most basic concept. The combo consists of 3 parts. We do those 3 things, and then Holy White. At 50, you can execute ability to invert to the 1-2-3 combo, which features spells that lead to a pip of paint at the end of the combo. Use of this ability also changes one of the already earned white paint pips. Which features different spells that lead to different spells that lead to a pip, okay. Blah blah blah. White paint pips can also be generated by rainbow drip unless you're in landscape, which we'll touch on below. I need to touch on that because I don't know what that is, because I don't read my stuff. Pictomancer's resource gauge is comprised of a second half called motifs, 3 initially. Empty canvases that hold motifs that Pictomancer blah 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 landscape blah 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 during combat. However, these have varying cast times. Do they? Worth noting is that Swiftcast can be used, and the cooldown for Swiftcast is reduced by 40 seconds in Dawn Trail with a new trait. Beginning our deep dive of this, and blah blah blah, portioning creature, preparing this, Long ages. You keep these creature parts and execute the render 2 more. Claw, Clawed Muse, Claw, Maw Motif, Fang Muse, Landline Perform, blah blah blah. Retribution of the Madine, which is powerful instant cast line AoE, much like this, executing, blah blah blah. Maw Motif again. The skill used to create this 40-second cooldown on each. On level 100, due to 7.22, blah blah blah. One additional wrinkle when preparing these, blah 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 blah. Not always worthwhile to prepare Creature Muse at the end of a fight unless it results in Mog of Ages or Retribution of the Medine. Okay, so the single creature one is not good. Okay. Weapon motifs. Second type is this. First 3-part combo, blah 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 in addition. Instant, a strong option for movement without having to say yup. Which gives rise to alternative. Discussed and the da-da-da-ba-boom. Worth mentioning, chatter about ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Entirely worthless outside your 2-minute buff windows. Oh, so it's weaker than it was? I remember it being freaking crazy. Alright, let's see. The second type is Weapon Motif. 3-part combo. Nice bit of burst. Instant cast. Option for moving without sacrificing. 3 steps. The combo can be executed from range in spite of weapon, giving players more flexibility. The skill used to create this can hold up to 2 charges, 60-second cooldown on each. Due to changes, hammer combo is now much weaker than at launch, which gives alternative burst window. It is worth mentioning, however, the chatter about hammer being entirely worthless. Oh, there's chatter about it. Outside of your 2-minute is not always accurate, but apparently it's sometimes accurate. Particularly during prog. Hammers can still be used when learning a fight for movement purposes, unless you are absolutely sure you can perform a mechanic without the extra movement skill the skill provides. Weapon. Remember, your first responsibility is to remain alive. You won't provide any damage at all if you die trying to fight in an extra subtractive GCD while still learning a fight. In addition, it is always worthwhile to use a hammer combo if you can prepare a weapon motif during downtime of a fight. Okay, so during certain bits of downtime, I'm trying to think if there's any downtime in M6S where you can't target. Sugar Riot. Like the first thing that comes to mind is when we get stunned and get winged across the map. If that, we're stunned, so that doesn't work. There is the quicksand part. Like if I ended up somehow out of range because I get to the safe spot early, I could use that moment. Let's see. I was gonna say waiting on ads to spawn, but I could still be attacking Sugar Riot. But during prog, I can imagine it being good to hold off and make sure I have my motifs up for the ads. So that's something to consider. What else? Boopity doopity doo. Yeah, I can't think of any actual downtime. In addition to your hammer combo still being more powerful than the RGB portion of our basic combo, so it can be more powerful option at the end of a fight to use these depending on the resources available to you. If you are fully comfortable with a fight, and you no longer need hammer combo to comfortably execute movement-heavy mechanics, your odd minute hammers, the minutes between your raid buff windows, can and should be skipped where possible. Interesting. So during raid buff windows is when I want to use that. That's crazy. Finally, the third and final motif. I don't like that. It's like a long cooldown ability and I have 2 charges of it. I want to be able to freaking use that, like, I don't know, when I use it. But I guess it makes sense since I have 2 charges. I have double the time to hold off on using it. Finally, the third and final motif is landscape. Landscape motif allows access to Starry Muse. This places a ground AoE on the field. Really? It's an AoE? Oh, I guess it is an AoE. Well, actually, I thought you didn't actually need to be in it. The first is a party-wide 5% damage buff, which lasts for 20 seconds. The rest are specific to the Pictomancer, including a cast and recast reduction on each of the each of the next 5 Aether Hue spells, or Star Prism, cast inside of the drawn circle on the ground. Cast time reduction. I didn't know that. Once all 5 stacks of this effect, called Hyper Fantasia, are consumed, you gain an instant cast of Rainbow Drip. Okay, so that's how that works. I didn't realize I was casting 5 Aether Hue spells. I thought I was casting only 3. Interesting. Last but not least, each use of Starry Muse but is reduced by 30 seconds if the shield is consumed. Okay. So generally, in an emergency, I want to use Tempera Coat, but for general raid stuff, it sounds like I want to use the Tempera Grassa. Lastly, Smudge. That one's straightforward. 15 yalms forward, 20-second cooldown, 5-second movement speed increase. Alright, AoE rotation. Relatively straightforward. I definitely need this for ads phase, so... Though there are plenty of options, amongst the strongest available is Star Prism, which is the job's level 100 capstone spell. This spell deals heavy damage to the first enemy hit. What's Star Prism? There it is. Deals unaspected damage, blah 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 blah. Okay. 50% fall off after that. It also heals all party members with an AoE heal, bringing a good amount of utility as well. It shouldn't be saved for the heal. This, however, can be executed when you have Starstruck buff from Starry Muse, so usage is more restricted. The next best option is the Hammer combo, each step of which hits in an AoE and is guaranteed to hit and critical hit each enemy. Oh, direct hit and critical hit. These also have a fall off of 50% after the first enemy hit, but with potencies 520, 580, and 640 with each step. These are still a massive amount of damage that allow for the Pictomancer to move freely during their instant cast. Living Muses and Portrait skills are the next strongest ability in its toolkit when it comes to AoE damage. Given the painting motifs instant out of combat, take care to prep another use of each in between pulls. While a cast after the first is a 3-second cast while in combat, it's generally still ideal to use the Muse you painted between pulls, then hard cast a second to make the portrait, be it Mog of Ages or Retribution of the Medine, available to use before enemies start to die, as the value on these skills fall as enemies die. Comet in black hits for 780 with a 50% fall off. It is an instant cast. Due to this, it's still a strong option for AoE, though due to how it's gained, it's unlikely to be available as often as you'd otherwise use during dungeons. Holy in White is the next best option. with 480 potency, very strong for AoE situations. One of the odder options available is Rainbow Drip, which has higher potency than the options following it. Rainbow Drip is 900, 50% fall off. While this is a large amount of potency, even if it has a long cast, it's important to note that the spell doesn't generate any palette gauge to access Subtracted Palette or Comet in Black. So using the next options instead of Rainbow Drip to be able to use Comet in Black on the next pull is a consideration to keep in mind. Guess I might as well share this screen, golly. Let me add a window browser. Let's see what browser does. Never mind. That's not what I need. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of that. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Window capture. Well, bam. Let's just add the existing source, I suppose. And we'll put it here. And we'll make it... where is it? Streamlabs Chrome. There we go. Alright, so let's see. Whoa. Oh, that's... Why didn't I think of that? Okay, so open up with Rainbow Drip. It's a 4.5-second cast, so a little bit after hitting the 5 on the timer. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay. Oopsie, oopsie. Second GCD Starry Opener. Alright, so immediately after Rainbow Drip, open up with the Tincture of Intelligence. Is that the... Anyway. Calm Muse, Striking Muse, Wing Motif. Am I gonna cast Wing Motif, or am I gonna... I'm gonna Swift cast that, right? I need to reset my stuff. Oopsie. Oopsie, where is it? I lost my window. Oh, it's under my taskbar. I like moved it way low. Alright, so anyways, Wing Motif. And I'm gonna hard cast that? That's crazy to me. Alright, Starry Muse. Interesting. I'm surprised I don't want to use the tincture right after Starry Muse. Or right before, or whatever. After. But anyways, I'm assuming people have already crunched the numbers. Okay, so then we'll use Hammer Stamp, Subtractive Palette, Cyan. And this is all under the effect of Starry Muse. Cyan, Yellow, Magenta, Comet, Winged Muse, Mog of the Ages, Star Prism, Hammer Brush, Polishing Hammer, Rainbow Drip, and then we get into regular combo. We're gonna Swift cast Arrow in green? Why? Why don't we swift cast wing motif? That's really strange. I think that's wrong. um, like we could use swift cast immediately. Use it right here. Get rid of this, and then we would get. I mean, there's still gonna be that cooldown, right? So I wouldn't be able to do anything. But if I used Swiftcast Wing Motif, I could instantly use Winged Muse and Mog of Ages, then do the Hammer Brush stuff. I'm gonna follow that. So, mixture of what they're describing and alright, so what's going on with this one? That's second. What is this? Third. Alright. The same star striking muse. Okay, holy and white. I don't know how you have it already. But anyways, Tincture of Intelligence, Palm Muse, Wing Motif. So it's basically the same. And then just weaving in Starry Muse and Subtractive Palette, Cyan, Blue. I guess the Wing Stamp, Hammer Stamp was weaved in. Star Prism. I mean, it's basically just use your abilities, which is something that I like about this class. So, I don't know if maybe I'd need to use food to get through that, whatchamacallit? Tracking dummy? Alright, this opener instead places... Okay, I gotta read from the beginning. This opener is the one you'll use for the majority of encounters as well as blah 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 blah. Try to use third GCD if necessary for whatever reason. Holy and white also affords some flexibility, blah 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 blah, which makes crafting timeline fight timeline easier to do. Flip, king, mitigation. This opener instead places your starting muse buff at the third GCD. You're not explicitly aware of why you'd need to use this opener. It's generally recommended to use a second for some buff timings, phasings, or pings. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, based off of the opener alone, I'm like, just use your abilities. Have no downtime. That's it. I don't think the order matters too significantly. Obviously, the Starry Muse is one of the key things. And then also using my motifs so that they can, you know, start their cooldowns. Blah, 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 blah. Burst window sequences. Many have different possibilities, blah, blah, blah. Read blah, 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 blah. 30-second duration. Wait, what am I looking at? Possible setups for raid buff windows due to different aspects of how the class is designed. For example, normal combo sequence is performed via a buff that has a 30-second duration called Aether Hues. This means performing whatever sequence of spells in between one step of the combo will not cause the window to use the second step of the combo to time out, so long as the next step is taken before the... Okay, so basically it's saying that I can use that 3-part combo and put other stuff in between the 3-part combo. You can also use this at any point to pick up in the same spot of subtractive, for example. Yep, got that. Alright, 9 GCD single muse burst. Let's see what this looks like. Sorry, muse, subtractive, comet. Subtractive palette, star muse. Interesting. So we want to get into subtractive in advance, but I don't think it matters. But I guess it does allow for using this ability before Starry Muse and get the most out of it, I suppose. Star Prism, Living Muse, Hammer Stamp, Mog Medine, Hammer Brush, Polishing Hammer, Rainbow Drip. Alright, that all makes sense. I mean, that's more or less what I was trying to do. I'm not good. But I got the idea for that. Aether Hue is filler of the Painting Master job as well as blah blah blah. You could use these things when you don't have other stuff to do. I mean, the thing that I want to know is how often should I expect to have filler time? You know what I mean? Add this, blah blah blah. Pip with blah 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 blah. Earned white paint, colored, blah blah blah. White paint pips can also be generated by this unless you're in landscape. We'll touch on below. Interesting. So, if I cast this, hard cast it. Oh, I thought it was a 4.5 second cast. Interesting. So it's a 4-second cast. And it does 1000 potency, right? Now, if I did this, that's a 490. Actually, that's not terrible. It's 490, 530, and 570, and grants white paint and gives palette gauge. Okay, so it's generally going to be better to use all three of these, and it's one, and it costs 4.5 seconds as opposed to 4 seconds. Spell will immediately generate a white pip for your gauge, and will also be available to execute it instantly after casting 5 spells in your landscape motif. Read on for more details on how these motifs work. Alright, so basically just use abilities. Gotcha. Who would have guessed? Let's try again. I'm really hoping I can beat this striking dummy without food, because then I could feel at least somewhat confident. But if I can beat it with food, I'm cool with that too. Alright. Wasn't expecting to be like going full on training mode here. Alright, cool. So it reset my stuff. I want to open... Oh, can I just cast this? Okay, I do need a target. Alright, so I'm going to open up with this. Then I'll use Starry Muse and do all the things. Actually, it says to use Starry Muse and then start doing all the Mog stuff. I'm thinking I want to use Starry Muse after the first round of Mog stuff. How long does that buff last? Here it is. 20 seconds. So I want to get stuff done in 20 seconds. And I should keep in mind that I'm not good and I'm going to be running around. So I'm going to start like this. So boom. Boom, 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 boom. And we're going to use this. We could use that, and this. Boom, 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 and boom. Oh, wait. Okay, never mind. We already went through the whole buff. I should have paid attention when that buff ran out, though. And then Swift Cast is back off. We'll use that on this. And then we could use that. So we're making good time so far, but I need to prepare for my next window. lost. Alright. See if we can get through this. Alright, let me go boom, 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 boom. Oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. Crap. Ah, fuck, I messed up. God damn it. I wasted a comment in black. That's not good. Anyway, I got much further than last time, being a little bit more coordinated. Oh, so close. I'm pretty happy with that one, to be honest. Wow. Oh, okay. I think I could get it next time. I messed up pretty heavily in a couple of spots. Also, let me just read some of these things. So if I use Winged Muse, I mean, they say instant, but it takes time to execute these, right? And the recast is 2.4 seconds, right? But Starry Muse makes everything a little bit faster. Reduces cast time by 25%. So 25% of 2 seconds would be half a second. So let's just say that these are 2 seconds each, even though it's a little bit less than that. So 2... Isn't there 3 parts? Where's the third part? Hammer brush, polishing hammer. Oh, striking muse. No. That's my motif. Interesting. Is it hammer brush twice? Hammer stamp. If I use the thing, then I use this, then that. I guess that must be it. But anyways, there's 3 parts to this. That's 2, 4, 6 seconds. And then there's gonna be 2 parts to the Mog one, or the creature one. So that's all that 10 seconds. And then casting the subtractive stuff. Is gonna be, let's call them 2 seconds again, even though it's gonna be less than that. So 2, 4, 6, that's 16. And then we'll get our Comet in black, Star Prism, and Rainbow Drip. And some of this can be layered on top of each other. So yeah, I basically have enough time to just do exactly that. One other thing to consider for the second rotation around would be to get 2 Comet and blacks in there, which is what I meant to do. And I think I would have had it, basically, if I didn't forget in the moment. So let's get this. Let's get it. Alright. So I'm gonna open up with this. Gonna get another one out. No, I'm gonna open up with this. Then use this. Use my star swift cast, and then I'll use my star and muse combo. Already here, using my striking dummy over. Alright, so I go boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. 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 Oh, crap. Yeah, I didn't even get to use all of my starting moves. Yeah, I need to change something up. That wasn't good. I'm gonna use the hammer off cooldown. I don't know. This is not even close to as good as last time. Alright. Oops. Didn't do quite as good. Man, did way worse. It's not way worse, but not good. Alright. But I think with food it'd be no problem. That's nice. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so I think I understand why to use so that I could get this out in time. Oh crap, I forgot I was in subtractive. crap. I forgot to use my comment in black. Wasted that. Another time I got really close, and if I had used that comment in black that I wasted, that would have been perfect. It'd be nice if you could, you know, hold on to your black paint. Alright, we'll get it this time. Okay, let's see. Open up this. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Boom, boom. Getting pretty close. Oh crap. Oh, I didn't get that out in time. Kind of crazy how much of a difference that was, even though I thought I was doing better. Part of it could just be not getting crits. Anyway, I think that's not bad for 7:45, even though I guess I should be able to do this at 7:30, right? Let me just get some new gear. just put a band-aid on my lack of skill. Alright. I can go. Tombstone exchange. At 750 right here. 40, 60. I'll do head and weapon maybe. $750 magic. So do that. And I don't have any materia in either, so it'll be good. Yeah, 749. Cruiser half gloves. Should I prioritize the gloves over the weapon? I'm working on my relic weapons is why I'm wondering. But I think it'll be a little while. I'll be doing my tank and healer first anyway. So yeah, I could do that. Let's see what it'll cost. 750 weapons. Oh, I can't even afford it anyway, so never mind. Well, that makes it easy. Storia gear augmentation. So this, I need to augment with wine. All right. Oh. I guess I should do the body first. I could probably do both, I guess. Historia. We got 2 Historia pieces. I can do both. Let's just do both. God damn it. Alright. Exchange, yep. And exchange, yep. Okay. $740. I mean, I could upgrade these to 750 right now. I've got enough heliometry. So, weapons. Got a bunch of these. I need 7 of these. And then, what's the other thing I need? Here. And which one of these do I have? It was the hands, right? 7, 4. Oh, I don't have. Well, I don't even need the thing. I have extra certificates, so I could just do that. So I need 10. Okay. Weapon. Bomb. Okay. And gear. What is this one? I think I'm still using that. Okay. How much materia do I have? I'm assuming it's just crit, just like everybody else is what I need. Oh, this is what I'm looking for. So basically I have 4 materia. Oh, this isn't the right stuff. So I'll just buy it. Come on. Don't be cheap. Alright, so we need I don't know if I need spell speed, direct hit, or determination. Spell speed could help me out, because I'm not great, you know? Let's see. Pick, go, answer, building. Crit and determination is greater than or equal to direct hit. And then spell speed. Okay, so crit is safe. Game indicating to see by showing red numbering, blah 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 blah. Next, determination and direct hit are roughly equal. Using gear planner, blah blah blah. Last is spell speed, doesn't gain much use from this, and the sets using it actually come out a few percent short of those that use the 2.4 to 2.5. So 2.48 GCD is the ideal, I guess. Well, what's my GCD right now? 2.37 without materia, so I think I'm good, I guess. Interesting. Huh. Must be this combination of gear has a lot of spell speed, I guess. Not ideal. But anyways, so it's gonna be a bunch of crit. Let's see here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 16 pieces of crit. That's gonna be a little pricey. Two, 4, 10. That's 14, 15, 16. did I just purchase? Why is it... Am I blind? Oh, I got freaking determination like a freaking idiot. I don't know why I thought crit was at the top of the list. Savage, aim, volley. Okay. Start from the top here. Nope. I should be able to clear it, no problem, with like 10-15 seconds left at least. I'm thinking. Double check, yeah. Golly. And it'd be crazy if that same party finder was still up an hour later. Just needing a DPS, needing me. The wrong DPS. And the rest, I could put determination, I guess, since that's what I bought. I think some might be full on determination though, like this one, so I need to get direct hit. Alright, just one direct hit. I can do spell speed just because I have it. Out of curiosity. Spell speed is currently 2.37. That's crazy. Let's see what it looks like if I put spell speed. .37 becomes 2.37. Or is it the 142 I'm supposed to be looking at? Oh, I did skill speed, that's why. Alright, I am curious though, so let's get a spell speed in here. Get a Heaven's Eye. That's what I will actually use. And then Quick Tongue. See what this looks like. Uh, 142237. One, 4, 2, 2, 3, 6. Wow. I don't think that's worth it at all. All right. So we should be good. Everything's 750 plus. Alright, back to the outskirts. Ideally, I'll do this without, whatchamacallit, without food, because I don't want to be using food during prog, unless we're getting, like, to add phase, and it's like, oh, we need this extra boost. Alright, so, just go for it, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I need to figure something else out with that stuff, because it's like that 2 seconds of downtime waiting to be able to cast something after swift casting my motifs seems insane. Ah, I wasted my freaking thing again. Oh, but I have plenty of time this time around. Yeah. Huge difference. About 20 seconds left. I want to get it in 30 seconds left. That'd be fun. I think I would have had it if I didn't mess up and waste that comment in black. Boom, 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 boom. I think I'm just gonna hard cast my motifs. Because it's like, I think I get more out of my swift cast if I use it on my subtractive palette spells. Oh, but I still have that freaking cooldown between being able to use it anyway, so it's like, I don't know what to use it on properly. It's about the same. If anything is slower. Almost exactly the same. A little bit slower. A couple of hiccups. But anyway, not bad for no food. Adds prog. And they need tanks. You know, I gotta use the office. Okay, I'm back. Alright. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see. Since I'm here already, I want to see how I do with Dancer. Got several pieces I could still upgrade, so I'm not expecting to be able to clear this without food. Alright, so I think what people have been doing is like getting this out of the way. So we can do this. This, 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 this. I guess the last dance is like the main thing that I need done. Decent start, I guess. Oops, didn't know I don't know why I did that. Wow, better than I expected. That's actually not great. I did that with more time to spare than Picto. So I'm doing something really wrong with Picto. Alright. See. Gotta get back on Picto, because I mean, I'm definitely way more experienced with Dancer. And then there's like a lot of RNG with Dancer, I think, as well. So I got really lucky with getting fans. Okay, so they said to use Starry Muse immediately after. So it would be the Rainbow Drip, Starry Muse, Palm Muse, then Hard Cast, Creature Motif, which still seems insane to me. Oh, but I have a faster cast time. Interesting. I didn't even think of that. Alright, let's go back. That's a good point. It's an interesting point because it's like sacrificing that extra damage to utilize the actual spell speed. So I'll be hard casting Wing Motif. I still think that's insane. Hammer Stamp. Right, I'm just gonna have this on my other screen, and I'm just gonna. God damn it. Damn it. Okay. See. So, we're gonna go bam. Oh wait, never mind. This is exactly how I was doing it. Except they hardcasted and I didn't hardcast. Okay. So I just misread that before. But they did hardcast a rainbow. Oh no, I already used my rainbow drip. It's out of a different order. Alright, so that was really weird. It's like, what am I supposed to weave in during... I just gotta figure it out. Or maybe it's just a little breather time. That doesn't sound right. Breathing. Oh, god damn it, dude. We can wasted it again. Really bad. Didn't even make it. Eight more item level. All right. Boom. They hard casted this. And then boom, 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 ahead and use this. Holy crap, dude. I am not good. But anyways. Good enough, I guess. And I didn't eat, so... I'll be fine. It'll be okay. Alright, where are we at? What's available? Ads prog. Hopefully we get lucky. Oh, nice. Finally someone came in. I can go ahead and just go to their thing. And then I can go ahead and report them for advertising stupid shit on my stream. Come on. Minimize. This one. Come on, connect to chat. Report. Spam, bots, tampering, viewership tampering. Let's see here. It's also spam and maybe scam and bot. It's all these things. Tampering with viewer volume and other channel statistics via artificial inflation. When they're advertising doing that. Sharing links, malware, I don't know, I'm not gonna click on anything. Post large amounts of, they didn't do that. Account is suspected of being a bot. I mean, I would suspect that. But, let's see this one. Advertising viewership. Via Streamboo. Submit report. Block. Man, like the only action I get on my stream is freaking bots and Graphic designers. I like graphic designers. They're cool. They make cool stuff, but don't advertise on my stream while I'm streaming. You know what I mean? Who does that? Anyway. Probably not gonna get anybody. I gotta do my chicken McDailies. I'm almost done. I can almost never do these ever again. Here we go. Yeah, okay. Alright. Gotta go way over there. Over there. I can't wait. 3 more days after today, I think. This one's gonna be done today. Already caught up on Dawn Trail. Very nice. Get out of here. Yeah. Where is he? There he is. Yeah. Oh, I have to speak with him again. The last one is... Man, it's probably gonna send me down there, and then I have to go freaking far away again. Up. Up. Oh. Search. Is it somewhere else? have to go super far. Where? Probably other side of the rock, right? Hmm? Oh. Wait a second. Where am I exchanging this? That was weird. No, I don't actually want to. Okay. Next. Oh man, I can't wait to be freaking done with these. I think there's an allied quest as well. I'll have to do that. Okay. We'll go out here first. Alright, what am I looking for? There it is. Parasital infection protection suit. Uh-oh, you got 2 tanks. 2 paladins. When I get the ear wiggle. Gal, I have a task of the utmost import for you. After our inaugural broadcast, many of the Dreaming Workshop's laureates were inspired to share their own histories and aspirations via the radio, and it seems the people of Etheris have been listening. We've received a number of letters, you see, addressed to all and sundry ways. I haven't been able to stop smiling since I read mine. I am painfully delighted. Yet I would doubtless be more so had my letter been delivered by a person of Etheris in the flesh. What do you say? Those letters are for coining way, inventing way, cooking way, and the loporate of many names. Some of them counseling way, and others the voice behind the microphone way. In any case, I cannot wait to hear how they all react. Okay. Not here to spend your carrots today? A pity. I do work so tirelessly to price our merchandise fairly. What is this? A letter from Charlatan Economist? Oh, heavens, it's happening, it's finally happening. Having heard the fascinating tale of your success in establishing a new currency and independent market, my colleagues and I would like to formally invite you to submit to our rousing quarterly report. Such a heartwarming letter I have never received. I must pen a reply post-haste, not to mention my submission. I owe you thanks, gal. Without your earnest cooperation, the carrot's time to shine may never have come. Trust me when I say that my gratitude is beyond measure. Hail, gal, have you seen a loose screw anywhere? No matter, I can carry on regardless. Doubt not that this next machine will astonish even your adventurer's eyes. A letter from Etheris? Curious, I wasn't aware that the post-Moogle teleporters had passed safety inspection. Let me see. Bugger me, these letters are tiny. Why, the writer is Garlean. Restoration? Recovered? Scrapped? Minimal explosions?
I see. With this information, I can surely design a machine or two to assist in Garlemald's reconstruction. How fortunate that they heard my broadcast. It is only a matter of time before my inventions are beloved far and wide. First Garlemald, then Aetheris, then the universe. Can I interest you in turn at the whisk? We've been overwhelmed with orders of late. What do you see behind me is the last way standing. Nevertheless, I am glad that everyone appreciates our Aetheris-inspired cuisine. I must confess, I worry that my inclinations still tended too heavily toward carrots, yet I can hardly ask this lot for other ideas. Yeah, dude, there's more of these? I think I might skip the rest, to be honest. Fresh inspiration, you say? I surely hope so. A letter from Master Dickon himself? What a happy surprise. And he's included a recipe of his own devising. This is precisely what I need to break free from my carrot-based confines. Let me know if this inspires any new dishes up there, he says. I certainly will, and I hope that you will sample whatever we cook up next time. Next. Okay. Ashenford Laporit. Oh, why is this one different? Well met. Can I help you with anything this evening? For me? From persons of Aetheris? Oh, well, I hope I didn't say something to offend them. The first is from a Garlean refugee. I miss my home dearly, but your voice reminded me that even here I am not alone. Thank you for lifting my spirits. And this one appears to have been written by a child's paw. Dear Radio Loppet, how did you learn to talk like people? You are very good. I want to be a radio when I grow up to love me. They are really listening. I once believed I would never again look forward to tomorrow. But dreaming ways of hope is infectious, isn't it? I owe him and you more than I can say. I'd like to share something with you, if you don't mind. I've been pondering a new name for myself. My dream may have not changed all that much, but I am a different way than I once was. I was alone for quite some time, you understand, long enough to make me appreciate the value of a kind word. Now that I have returned to the fluffle, I find myself wanting to speak with your people and my fellow Loporits as much as I can. So, after some discussion, I have chosen to become Talking Way. I shall be a friendly voice to the people of Aetheris and to those closer to home. By which I mean, well, I hope you will consider me a friend, too. I wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you, Gal, for your kindness and for listening. Who's this? Alright. With this delivery to your new friend Talking Way, all of the letters have been safely seen into the right paws. Dreaming Way will surely be delighted to know of the joy with which they were received. Alright, let's talk to Dreaming Way.
Cal, were you excited? Delighted?
I don't remember what kind of voice this guy had.
That's even better than I dreamed. The people of Aetheris have been ever so kind, including those who have yet to listen to our broadcast. According to one of the letters Managing Way received, word of our station has spread far and wide, and many of your fellows are keen to get their paws on radios of their own. To little success, I'm afraid. But we're here to help. Inventing Way has gathered his disciples, and they are producing radios as we speak. What the heck was that? We shall see them delivered to Aetheris with all speed. Can you imagine the whole star listening to us? To be honest, I was uncertain we would ever make it this far. To find new dreams for each and every Laporte seemed a monumental task. Yet look at them now. They've come so far, and who knows what they'll dream up next. Of course, as for me, I'm eager to start composing again. Get ready to hop along to my next hit. Wow, they're all gathering, as if on cue. Sheesh, they're freaking boxing me in. None of our dreams would have been possible without you, Gal. On behalf of all of us, thank you ever so much. And remember, should you want for a friendly ear or a well-eared friend, we are always here for you. Golly, dude. I feel like I'd be creeped the fuck out if I was in my shoes. Alright, I got a new emote. Very nice. Let's see what it looks like. Your reputation has increased to Bloodsworn. I have learned Ear Wiggle. You're right here. Oh, sheesh. I like it. And I don't think there should be really anything to buy. Maybe a Castrian roll, sure. Hermits. I could have Laportes in charge of my house.
Alright. I'm gonna grab those ads over here, actually. I'm just trying to think of ad space. So it'd be over on the east side. Right? That's all I have to worry about. I'll be GPSing those down. But I could just bring them down to south and be DPSing them with the boss the whole time. We'll grab these two here. And then after grabbing those, we go up here. We take down that first manta. And hopefully it's fast enough that we go directly to the second manta. Take that out. Another Yan will spawn north, so hopefully we'll be down here taking out the Jabberwock. And then... yeah, we'll be following the Jabberwock east as we kill it. And then what is the last spawn? I think we just stay here? Yeah, I just stay here. There's gonna be a manta here and a manta here. And I think they'll take these out first. But either way, I think that's it. Alright, simple enough. Honestly, I think I'm gonna skip the cutscene for these guys. I don't care as much. Oopsie. Well, we gotta go there, gotta go there. We'll go here first. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh. What was the other one? Alright, that... okay. We're all R. We're all R. Alright, I'm pretty nervous. Because I am not 100% on everything up to ads. I mean, I am. I just don't feel confident, you know what I mean? Let's see. How's this gonna work? Did this guy say whether he's gonna... I'm thinking he's probably gonna main tank. People seem to prefer main tanking. I mean, I know I generally do. but practicing off tank yesterday was not bad. So I'll try that out. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Ads prog, hopefully. I actually don't know my positions for after ads though. So hopefully it'll be okay. Okay, I guess he's off tank. Interesting. I have these waymarks. Yeah. Got a dancer, makes it simple.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Glamours!
Oh man, that wasn't good.
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this.
One, two, light parties. Go away from both of them.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
All right.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Glamours!
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this.
Go pairs. Go away from both of them.
The challenger's down! Is this the end? Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
Well, at least I could feel confident.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Glamours!
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this. An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
The rotation's real bad.
Goodness! The rain has become a desert!
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Ah, shit, I went the wrong way. My bad.
Storm of needles. Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in that.
What do you think of this?
Oh shit.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
Holy moly. Holy crap. These freaking people, dude. Holy crap.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Glamours.
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this.
Shit.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Goodness, the rain has become a desert.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Watch out, it's a veritable storm of needles.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in that.
What do you think of this?
Oh man, I don't have any crap.
Pudding alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
A transformative piece.
I could
The theme
bring
has
it down
been
over here
completely
immediately.
remade.
Whoa, dude. That was freaking scary. Oh, shit. Oh, it's messed up. It is messed up.
The challenger's down. Is this the end?
Okay.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Glamours.
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this. An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Goodness, the rain has become a desert.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Watch out. It's a veritable storm of needles.
Ah! Shit.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in that.
What do you think of this?
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger. The challenger rises again. Can they turn this around?
Pudding alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
A transformative piece! The Fiend has been completely remade! The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Oh, what happened?
They're back on their feet! Let's see if they can stay standing!
What happened there? There's got to be an easier way to look through this.
inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Glamours!
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this.
The challenge is down! Is this the end?
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Glamours!
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this.
Holy moly.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Goodness! The ring has become a desert!
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Watch out! It's a veritable storm of needles!
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in that.
What do you think of this?
to our feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
Pudding alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
A transformative piece! The Fiend has been completely remade! The challenger's down! Is this the end? Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
Ooh, yeah, yo. Wasn't sure what the right call was there. Like, the next Yan was spawning, so I figured I need to get it across, even though the Manta still wasn't down.
From fiction, and this
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Demos!
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger! The challenger's down! Is this the end?
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Demos!
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this.
Oh yeah. Probably just one or two more pulls, and then I'm probably gonna end the stream for now. I'm gonna go away from those and towards this one.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Goodness! The ring has become a desert!
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Watch out! It's a veritable storm of needles!
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in that!
What do you think of this?
Fuck. Oh my god.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger. The challenger rises again. Can they turn this around?
Pudding alone gets awfully dull, don't you think? What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Flowers.
What's your favorite color?
Alright.
Oh, this!
Pay close attention. One, two, three, four. Pairs. Go towards her, away from him. Pairs. Go up.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Goodness, the rain has become a desert.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Watch out, it's a veritable storm of needles.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in that.
What do you think of this?
Okay. Got some practice, I guess, with main tank. Definitely easier to off tank, it seems like.
Wish I could have gotten more practice on the ads part though. But whatever, it's okay. Anyway, gonna call it there. Been like 3 hours. Gotta probably have breakfast, afternoon breakfast. Alright, bye bye.